Welcome once again, my family and friends, to Smokepot and Balance Kitchen. You're here again with your one and only Mr. Smokepot. Today I'm here to do one of the most requested things on my menu, the well-famous brown stew chicken. This brown stew chicken, as usual, I put my own little twist to it. So I'll be walking through with that right now. Before I go any further, please subscribe, share and like, and leave a comment. Also, you can press the notification button, alright? And before I go any further, also, big up yourself, love it. You have been requesting this forever, and now you're gonna get it, alright? So the first step is, right here I have with me, this is a 4-pound chicken that I have right here, alright? I cleaned it, I cut it real small as you can see, and I remove most of the skins. That's how I do my brown stew chicken for most part. And I've washed it with vinegar and lime. You know, I did that process before starting, so you know, we get straight into the business. All right, so what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be adding some powdered seasoning firstly. All right, so I have here some nice chicken seasoning. You have different type of brand, whatever type you like, go ahead and use it. And I'm gonna use 1.5 teaspoon. Okay. Next, I have some all-purpose seasoning. Same thing again, there's various brands. You know, whatever you might be familiar with. I'm gonna put a next 1.5 teaspoon. Also, I'm gonna be adding some black pepper, about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Then I have some sazon. It helps with the color, so I'm gonna be putting just 1 pack for this amount of chicken. Lastly, with the powdered season, I'm going to be adding some pimento seeds. All right, I'm using 1/2 teaspoon of pimento seeds. After adding that, you just do a small mix to it, just a small, nothing too major, because I'm going to be adding my ground seasoning immediately after. Be frying it, all right? But the brown stew chicken is one that make you a bit more firm. You know, if you're doing like catering for many people, it's better to do the brown stew chicken that you fried first and then stew it down. That way it keeps the chicken together instead of just stewing it down. All right, so now I'll be putting in my seasoning. All right, so what I have here, I have some thyme, I have a little scallion, I have some garlic, I have some ginger, and I have some Scotch bonnet pepper, and I also have some tomatoes. All right. Different people do their stew chicken a little different. They do not add so much stuff, but I like my food to be extremely seasoned, properly seasoned. I also have some onions, and I have some red bell pepper and some green bell pepper. I'll add those to the mix. And then colors is very important in the food. So not too much, but I'll put just a little brown in. You have different brands. This one is Grace. It's usually a very, you know, well-known and good brand in the islands. All right, you put a little, maybe a teaspoon or so, and then you stir that in properly. Leave this to marinate for about ½ an hour to an hour. All right, we'll be back. Now guys, my chicken have been marinating for about an hour, so I'm ready to start frying. All right, the aim right now is to just fry the chicken to a golden brown, but leaving most of the seasoning, you know, as in the tomato, scallion and so on. We're trying to leave those in the pot for now. Right, so we're gonna take our chicken. We're just gonna to be extremely done. You just want them basically with golden brown, you know, on both sides. So we're gonna leave these just for a few. Because as you see, I cut them real small, so they're gonna be brown in just a few minutes. So we're leaving these 2 minutes, then we're gonna turn them. Alright, and then so now my chicken needs to be turned, and as you can see, we have the nice golden brown that I'm telling you about. That's all I need right now, is to have them nicely brown like that. We're gonna get that on the next side. As you see, these are fried on each side in like 4 or 5 minutes because I cut them small. So if in the event you cut them bigger, you have them like by the joint, like the legs and the thigh and so on, you're gonna have more time. You're gonna have them in the pot for more time. But I purposely did them small, you know, so I could get them done in a reasonable time. So remember, if you cut them bigger, then you're gonna keep them in the pot. Then in the pot a little longer. So after I get them golden brown on the next side, then we finish up what we are doing. Okay, now you can see both sides of the chicken. You know, it's nicely brown. So I'm gonna remove them and start to actually do, you know, making the sauce with the chicken. So I'll just walk you through right now. You know, I take them all out from the pot into my pan. Remember now, my pan still have all the seasoning, the onions, the tomatoes, the peppers, scallion, the garlic, and everything is in my pan right now. So after removing all of those, then I'm going to get rid of some of the oil, like so. So be careful when you do this. You know, if you want, you can wait until it cools if you're not too experienced in the kitchen field. But I just want a little bit of oil. See the small amount? That's all I want, alright? You put back that on the stove. And now I'm going to be pouring my chicken along with my seasoning that I have here. So the fried chicken I have browned, along with my tomatoes and onion, I'm going to pour them back right into this pan. Right into this pan like so. Right? Nice sizzling going on. Right. Now we're going to have that cooked down for a little bit, because I want now my chicken to be immersed into that. All these nice seasoning that we have here, we want them to become one in the pot. One with the chicken, alright? So we're going to leave this. We're going to add just a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water I'm going to be adding. Alright, so we get a little bit of water. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. And do not put too much water, because when you cover the pot, it's going to be generating more sauce. So we're leaving that for about 7 minutes, and then we get back to it. Okay, now I have my chicken cooking down for approximately about 5 to 7 minutes. As you can see, it's coming together. You know, the gravy is looking nicely, the colors are good. So the last touch to this right now is I'll be adding some potatoes and some carrots. And let me get a little taste first. Keep the gravy need anything. Okay, that's good. So now we're going to be adding some carrots and some potatoes, alright? Okay, we're going to leave those for the next 5 minutes, and then we'll come back to see exactly what's going on. And I'll add a little tomato ketchup, as I usually, I enjoy that in my chicken, in my stew chicken. You know, if you don't like ketchup, you don't have to put any inside here. but I personally like it in my stew chicken. So I'm leaving this for the next 5 minutes, and then we're almost at the goal line. Alright. Now my potato and my carrots should be right where I want them. As you can see how beautiful that looks. So, you know, you stir this a little more. You test your carrots, your potato. Okay, these are not too soft. They're just on the right side. And now the last thing I would like to do, and I usually do that with my stews, is just put a little ketchup. You know, just a little ketchup to help thicken it, and also I put a color. And you know, the ketchup helps with a good flavor when you're doing a stew. So you know, just leave your ketchup for maybe a minute or thereabout. As you can see, that looks beautiful. You know, that sauce looks so good, and it smells. It's so flavorful. So I give that just 1 minute, and then I'll be plating for you guys. So now my sauce is exactly where I want it. This is just right. So on the stove off. So we get that thickness on the bottom. It's really nice. So now I'm gonna do a little taste. I prepared for you guys some rice and beans with some callaloo and some avocado, and I'll be making the plate with that. So here you go. That's a brown stew chicken, rice and beans, callaloo, avocado. Very nice. So now I'll be tasting for you guys. And I'll have a seat because right now I'm feeling very hungry. So I'll have a seat, take a taste. So let me get a piece of meat right here. And I'll just taste this by itself. It's hot, but it's delicious. It's got the right balance of seasoning. Not too spicy for brown stew chicken. This is not jerk chicken. You don't want it too spicy. You taste the sweetness from the carrots. You know, you taste a pinch of salt. It's completely balanced. It's very, very delicious. And as I said, my very good friend love it. You can go make your stew chicken now, alright? Well, anyhow, remember guys, this is Smokepot and Balance Kitchen. Subscribe, share, like, also press the notification bell. Every week, every Saturday, I put out at least one video. So please share with your friends and subscribe. I do appreciate it, and make a comment. God bless you all. Be safe. Peace out.